the court, I am its Jester. Okay. So we last left off. We're doing good. We're doing really good. Only Ato's dead. And Sir, but fuck Sir.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Are we gonna have another battle?
Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
9 days in.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh yeah, we're going to second to last Defense Academy to see what's up there. Nice of you to join us, Takumi. You still look half asleep. Sorry, I just barely woke up. Everyone's here then? Good morning, Takumi. A fine morning for torture, no? No such thing as a good morning. There is non-existent as a hot girl who will talk to a basement dweller. Everyone's levels of excitement were all over the place, but we at least seemed ready to go. Okay, everybody on board. I'll have us out of here in no time.
So this is second to last Defense Academy. It looks just like our school.
It does, but it's ever so slightly different.
Can we, start killing each other when we get there?
No, Darumi.
You know how to have fun, don't you? You can do whatever you want if you can catch me. I know. Every time one of us catches the other, they can cut out one organ. Whoever gets immobilized first loses.
That's some messed up imagination.
I spend a lot of time lost in my imagination. I never run out of things to fantasize about.
Come on, stop talking about that. Just thinking about it is gonna make me...
Please don't make Tsubasa throw up while she is driving the van.
Don't be frightened. I'm sure you look just as cute on the inside. Thinking about it is getting me all worked up. I cherish every last little piece.
I don't know if bringing this guy was a good idea. You were in a polycule with him in another timeline, Takumi. Haruka kept silent as everyone else chatted. It was almost like she was in an entirely different world. Time passed as we continued on, until the school bus arrived at second to last Defense Academy. But when we got off the bus, we were immediately confronted with a scene that almost made our hearts stop.
Whoa, what? What's going on?
It got destroyed.
No way!
It got destroyed.
Looks like the enemy attacked. There's destruction everywhere.
Yeah, the enemy attacked and they destroyed some major shit.
Oh, bummer. It was all over before we could play our killing game. How depressing.
Darumi, the killing game was a different route. There were no signs of invaders anywhere. They must have withdrawn a while ago.
So this is why we couldn't reach Nigo then. I had a feeling.
Nigo's dead.
Call it a gut feeling. Was it the same for you, Takumi?
No, it was just knowledge of different timelines.
Yeah. But I didn't think we'd deviate so much in so little time.
We're doing great. Gaku's still alive. As long as he's alive, I think we're doing amazing.
No. This is way beyond a little deviation.
Just then, Tsubasa called out, her face pale.
Hey! Everybody! Over here!
Yep, that's dead.
Ah! There are parts everywhere! A body has been discovered!
There goes the closest thing we had to a potential authority figure. Now we're just left with Takumi in charge. The horror. I recognized it immediately. The pieces definitely belong to...
Nico?
So this is Nico. He really looks just like Sirei.
I wonder if the invaders got to him. What do you think, Yugamo?
He must have self-destructed. An attack from the outside wouldn't scatter him all over the place like this. I don't see any defensive wounds or invader blood around. Maybe he self-destructed before they engaged him.
Yugamo began his post-mortem on not Sir, with the precision of a seasoned pro. That was a translation error. They used the wrong name. I saw what you did. Right. Haruka must have brought Yugami with us in anticipation of this. Special Wednesdays! We're doing Wednesday nights at 7 from now on because Danganronpa 2x2 is coming out, and I would like to play through the entirety of this game and all of Danganronpa V3 before that game releases so I can play that game on stream right when it comes out. Is it possible? I don't know. I talked to one of my friends about it today, and she says she thinks I can do it. I did the math, though! I did the math. I checked on how to beat, and 100 line is like 160 hours. We're already like, I've done 40 streams of it, okay? We're already like 80 hours in. So, that means we have like less than 100 hours left. If I do 3 streams a week, that's 6 hours a week. I can finish this game in a couple of months. And then V3 is only like 40 hours to beat. I can beat that one in a couple of months too. No, what? Why are you? No, what? Let me dream. I just want to finish this game in time to play 2x2 when it comes out. It does not take, I don't take that much longer. No. But I like the battles. They're fun. I don't want to skip them. Look, you're getting 3 streams a week while I chase a desperate dream. I'm not playing Persona 5 Royal. I'll play that one later, okay? I'll pick that one up again eventually. After Kodaka lets me free. I just try. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Hiroka must have brought Yugami with us in anticipation of this.
Maybe he left some kind of message for us before he did it.
We're already 16 endings in, okay? We're doing great, guys.
We don't have any further business here. Let's go back.
After we buried what was left of Inigo, we silently boarded the school bus. How could Second to Last Defense Academy fall like this so soon? What are we meant to do? I was utterly confused by this unexpected assault. By the time the bus was back at the school, it was already late at night.
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine!
I've already played like 80 hours! I've done... Like... I could see myself... Look, when the release date for the Danganronpa game is announced, maybe I'll do like an all-day stream. And... see how that maybe I'll do an all-day stream or something. It's fine. This is the only game game that's worth how much games cost now, okay? Because it's actually got the playtime. You get your money's worth out of it.
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
I have not played Silk Song. I have not played Hollow Knight. I thought about maybe playing it on stream, but the thing is, I would be bad at it. It is hard. I will not play Silk Song for the same reason I have not played Dark Souls. I don't like when games are hard because I'm bad at them.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
He's not here to explain anything anymore, but I guess the announcements will continue even when he's gone. All of the classrooms have already been unlocked, but I guess there's not much we can do about these announcements. It's not important. There's something I need to do now anyway. Since we returned so late yesterday, we decided to hold off on reporting to everyone who stayed behind. Haruka was going to explain everything to them this morning. After that, those of us who had gone to the second campus yesterday were to gather in the war room to see if there was any data from Nigo. After I eat, I have to hurry to the war room. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Nozomi? Oh, you have rice on your face. You must have eaten in a hurry. Nozomi grinned and plucked a grain of rice off my cheek. Don't touch him, Nozomi! Stay away! Stay 5 feet away! You're a nice girl! Don't go and get involved with a piece of shit like Takumi! No! Being on the receiving end of this gesture made my chest tighten. Karua used to do the same thing to me. She'd laugh at me for getting crumbs from my lunch on my face. Hey, peasant! You were having vile thoughts about Nozomi just now, weren't you? You can't fool me. You were leering at her. You probably violate her in your mind every night, like in some kind of pervy comic. I would never do that. Anyway, what are you two doing here? The two of them insisted they be allowed to join us after hearing about last night's events. Sorry, but there was no way I could just sit around after hearing what happened to Nigo in Second to Last Defense Academy. That stupid junkie blew himself up. I want to hear his last words.
Huh?
That's no problem, but we don't actually know if he had any last words. We got something. Voice data from Nigo. Really? Yep. I haven't opened it yet since I thought we should all be here to listen to it. Oh, and also, Darumi said she'd be missing out because her low blood pressure is affecting her mood. So now that Takumi's here, that's everyone. Let's hear it, Tsubasa, if you don't mind. Right, of course. Here it goes. Tsubasa touched a button on the panel and a staticky voice message began to play. Dearest students, there is something I need to tell you. The invaders have attacked Second to Last Defense Academy, and there's quite a number of them. They must be serious about taking this place down. Thankfully, all of you are at Last Defense Academy, but it's only a matter of time before they realize this place is a mere decoy. You need to defend Last Defense Academy at all costs. I need you to promise that you will, for the sake of keeping humanity's hope alive. To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sir to guide you. But I know you'll be alright in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission. I have one last thing to do in order to fulfill my role. There is important data stored in my memory bank. I can't allow it to fall into enemy hands. This is where we part, you and I, and Second to Last Defense Academy. Fare you well. The message cut off there. It's just as we figured. Looks like there's no new information here. Nigo! I can't believe that rust bucket just went and self-destructed, forcing us to deal with the aftermath. I am not pleased. Now that Second to Last Defense Academy has fallen, the enemy will concentrate all their fighting power on us. Oh, for the love of murder. I suppose we're about to be very busy then. For now, we should share this information with everyone. We also need to come up with a strategy moving forward. Things have deviated so far from the past timeline, I know. What do we do now? Why does this bother you?
You wanted to redo the past, right? Then it's only natural that things would change.
Haruko. Haruko's words came as quite the shock. She's right. Things should be changing because we're creating a new history. All that matters now is figuring out how we can all stay alive. I need to change my mindset. I'm going to save this data so we can share it. Let's hurry and report to everyone else. After we played Nigo's voice message to everyone in the cafeteria, their reactions were calmer than I had imagined. I guess they must have already imagined that he recorded something after they heard he had self-destructed. The discussion about our strategy moving forward, on the other hand, was much livelier, and it was clear what we needed to do. We needed to train hard in order to survive the invader attacks. With that settled, everyone went their own way, feeling determined. Free time! We are getting the fucking spring trap! We have 2 spring traps. That's good enough. We're good. What would Tsubasa like?
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me! Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars. His hobby is making his own custom cars. And before you ask, no, he doesn't race them on the highway or anything. But he does test drive them someplace else. I eventually got to help with them as well. My folks got super mad about it when they found out, though. I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, I want it to be with someone who owns a ton of awesome cars. Oh, wait. People like that are usually on the wrong side of the law. Or am I being prejudiced when I say that? Whatever. I'll just buy my own cars. All I gotta do is win the lottery first.
Tsubasa, Tsubasa, Tsubasa.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So much happened today. I can't believe we lost Nigo too. There's no sense in dwelling on it. I need to keep moving forward. I'll go to sleep early today. I need to switch gears so I'm ready for what tomorrow may bring.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Nope, that's what I've done. I've done the Cult of Takumi route. I've done the Killing Game route. I have, Mystery route story locked me. I know... How many routes are there total? Because I've done 2. Out of... I've done... Okay, let's say 2.5.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
There's 21 routes! Fuck! Are some of them short, at least? I'm so sleepy. Just 10 more minutes. I just cozied up under my blanket and began to doze off again when... Okay. Yeah, that does make sense, because Killing Game was a long time, but, Mystery wasn't that long because it kept having all of those time jumps with Takumi's fainting disease. It's too early for this. Just give me 1 more minute. Darumi, is that you? Knock it off! Is this some kind of prank to make me sleep deprived? Getting the hint that this assault on my doorbell would continue until I answered, I rubbed my eyes and got out of bed. I yawned as I opened the door to greet my morning visitor. I knew it was Darumi! Darumi, what is it?
A wonderful blood-soaked morning to you.
That sounds pretty much the opposite of wonderful. What do you need?
There's something I wanted to tell you.
Huh?
This early in the morning?
I'll forget if I don't say it ASAP. I just thought about it while I was peeing.
Okay, what is it?
So, like, I was hanging out in the school while you guys were fighting the invaders, right?
Right, she'd been on standby during day 7 and day 8.
And I was skipping through the halls hoping to find some crazed murderer lurking about, right? Sadly for me, I didn't find one. But I did find a little something very interesting. I was totally gonna tell you, but I forgot. It completely slipped my mind.
Is it something interesting?
I'll show you. I need to drag you into this anyway.
Drag me into what? Once I finished getting dressed, Darumi immediately grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along as she smiled eerily. The library? I get the feeling you spent a lot of time here.
So true. Books are only good for putting on top of your cup of ramen while noodles cook. But murderers love hiding in places like this, right? So I was just wandering around. That's when I found it. And by it, I mean info about who the murderer really is.
You're kidding. There's no way there's an actual murderer.
Take a look.
Darumi plopped a worn-out looking notebook on the desk. Looks pretty old. What is it, a diary? The cover was deeply worn and filthy. The pages were yellowed, ripped, and stained. That was nothing compared to what jumped out at me when I opened it. I gulped hard. What is this? To put it simply, it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen. There was a shadowy figure holding some kind of blood-stained knife where they had a large amount of blood splattered on them. Red and black. The space up to the figure's feet was completely filled with red, as if they were standing in a sea of blood. Even worse, the actual paper of the notebook seemed to have real blood splattered on it.
So sick, right? It looks pretty realistic.
Is this some kind of prank? Maybe somebody made it with the gift-o-matic.
Wow, Takumi, you're so boring. Live a little and imagine a fun killing game.
Unfortunately, I'm happy to be boring when it comes to killing games.
Huh?
More importantly, is there something written here?
I'm not sure either. I could only read about half of it.
The letters were smudged and a fair amount of it was indecipherable.
Somebody help. Done. Kill.
Logically speaking, it probably says, somebody help me, I don't want to be killed.
The murderer attacks them. I mean, look, they wrote more too. They went all crazy and itchy tasty on us.
I don't care if this is the journal of the actual murderer or not. I want to know what it says. I connected whatever I could make out and tried to decipher the diary, but what it said was difficult for me to believe. A killer is hiding somewhere in the school. Once they find their prey, they slice their bodies to ribbons with their weapon. The killer took many of my friends. They're all dead now. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. Someone help me. I'll be killed. We'll all be killed. We're all going to die. The writing grew messier and messier with each page. I'd managed to read this far by filling in the blanks wherever I could, but it's completely unreadable past this point. The way the brushstrokes danced across the page seemed to show the author's maddening terror. It was a little unsettling. In the end, the diary entries simply stopped. The identity of the culprit was never revealed.
How'd you like that? A killer hidden in the school sounds pretty romantic to me.
Huh?
This is ridiculous. It's obviously just a made-up story. I mean, an immortal killer? Really?
Hey, we're basically immortal too. It's not that weird.
She has a point, but still. This diary is pretty old. There's no date, but it's clearly been through some long years. Were hemoanima and the Revivomatic a thing here that long ago?
No idea. I don't care about the details anyway. More importantly, doesn't this seem to be the threatening message?
The message?
That was the signal that the killing was about to begin. And now we're all going to...
That was beautiful. Hey, what's gotten into you?
The message was just the prologue. Things are really about to kick off now. I can feel it. This is so exciting. Who's going to be the first casualty, huh?
Hey!
That's not funny, Darumi. Not at a time like this.
I know you think it's a joke or made up, but how can you be so sure, Takumi? We never found out who wrote the message, and there's no proof this diary is fake.
Yeah, but still.
You're the one in the most danger since you're trying to brush it all off as a lie, aren't you?
I wanted to tell her not to be ridiculous, but I couldn't argue with her logic. Are we all going to die? Is someone going to kill us? Have I lost my mind? Of course they're not. That makes no sense. I'll take the diary. Don't tell anyone about this, okay?
Oh, you're keeping it a secret?
We have enough on our plate dealing with the invaders. I don't want to saddle everybody with pointless anxiety. So please, just do what I'm asking.
Whatever. It's more fun if the killing starts unexpectedly anyway.
Thanks, I guess. I hid the diary under my clothes and hurriedly left the library. I couldn't shake the feeling that I needed to hold on to it for some reason. Back in my room, I quickly shut the diary in the drawer of my desk. I needed to prepare for the next invader attack. That's where my focus needs to be. I can't just sit here. I need to do something.
Tsubasa! Tsubasa! Tsubasa!
Is this for me? me? Did you learn any skills when you were younger, Takumi? I had to learn the piano and lots of other stuff. But I didn't enjoy any of it. My parents made me learn, so I did. That's all. Weirdly, though, I've always been enamored with machines. I never liked studying or sports, but tinkering with machines? Oh, even an earthquake couldn't make me stop. I guess it just suits me. I'm thinking of working at Grandpa's workshop after I graduate from high school. I haven't told my parents yet because I just know they'd be against it. I didn't tell any friends either because they'd think I was weird. So, I guess you're my first? Don't tell anyone I told you, okay?
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's nighttime already. Sure enough, there was no attack today. But what about tomorrow, or the day after? They could even show up 5 minutes from now. Calm down, Takumi. If you let yourself go down this rabbit hole, you'll never get out. My head was hazy, like it was filled with fog. I knew it was because of this weird stuff Darumi had said. Everybody's going to be killed.
No. I have to do the killing.
Eito, was that you, baby? I was shocked by the words that left my mouth. As wary as I was about the invaders, there was no reason for me to say something like that. I'd just been too tired lately. I'm going to sleep. I crawled under the covers and forced my mind to shut itself off.
Get ready! Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
Now then, how should I spend the day? I'd like to be ready since the invaders can show up at any time, but... Anyway, I'll just think about this after breakfast. After I wrapped up a quick breakfast in the cafeteria, I was in the middle of thinking about my plans for the day while walking down the hallway when...
Yeah.
What was that? A loud noise suddenly echoed from the hall. Did that come from the metal shop? Man, who is making so much noise early this morning? I gingerly went inside and saw Tsubasa there, a serious look on her face, making something at the workbench. Tsubasa, what were you doing this early in the morning?
Huh?
Oh, Takumi, sorry, I was so focused I didn't notice you come in. I was just making a bomb. A bomb? Yeah, no, it's good. She should make that.
Hey!
What fan game? Are you playing, Eden's Garden? Because that's on my list to play later. I'm waiting for it to be complete. How are you so casual about it? What's even going on?
Huh?
Well, actually, I just happened to find these plans for a bomb. A strong one that uses undying flames. Oh, I heard of Tetra Pink. I heard of it. I'll look into it later.
Huh?
Where did you even... It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. Basically, it was stored in what was left of Sir's memory brain. Since it uses undying flames, I'm hoping you can work on the invaders.
Ah.
You're not wrong. A bomb like that could really help us out in battle. Right? That's why I wanted to give it a shot. It'll take a lot of time and effort, not to mention it's real hard, but I gotta try. Thanks, Tsubasa. I'm hoping for good news. Oh, and one more thing. I'll be holed up here in the metal shop for a while, but you absolutely cannot come in while I'm working on this, okay? It's dangerous. Got it. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? I said bye to Tsubasa and left the metal shop. I don't have time to relax either. I need to give it my all. Does this mean I can't give Tsubasa gifts anymore? Because she's in the metal shop? I can't give her gifts. Okay, Darumi it is.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Okay, Iroge, I said it wrong. I said it wrong, okay? I used to pronounce Orion as Orion too, okay? Bully me. Bully the illiterate girl. I'm gonna give Darumi a noose now.
How do you know me so well? Okay, Takumi, let's not beat around the bush. You want me to recommend my favorite killing games to you, right? Amateurs always expect to be spoon-fed information without putting in the work. I've had to shed blood and tears, trawling through miles of crap to find rare gems worth playing, you know? Killing game genres overrun with stale copycats and rip-offs. So many of them are more like a checklist of tropes than anything original. I can't talk to anyone who hasn't plunged into that cesspool of despair and tasted the indignity themselves. So anyway, my favorite killing game, right? I'm in the midst of making it right now. You'll just have to wait until it's ready. I'm gonna pull all these ideas floating around in my head together into the magnum opus of all magnum opuses. It's got high school kids killing each other while dungeon crawling. An escape room with gambling elements offering great cash rewards. Am I brilliant or what?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's late. I'd better get some sleep. After a light stretch, I immediately fell asleep.
Get ready! Prepare to be ready to give your...
Well, time to start my day. Darumi, Darumi, Darumi. It's probably fucked up that I keep giving her nooses.
How do you know me so well?
She likes the nooses!
How do you know me so well?
Eddie. You never know when. Well then.
Ah.
Another uneventful day. I sure hope I can say the same about tomorrow.
Get prepared. Be ready to give.
When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there and starting their meals.
Good morning, Takumi. Would you like some bean paste stuffed hamburger?
No, I'm good, but you're all up early today. We've been training hard, so we're waking up famished.
Huh?
You're training too, but you hate fighting.
Huh.
I don't want to be caught with my proverbial pants down if something happens to my dear sister. I'm prepared to defend her if things go wrong. That's the only reason. He's changed. Last time he said he couldn't risk his own life if he wanted to protect Kako. Is his powered-up hemoanima making him more inclined to fight? I'll be off then. I have more training to do. Once Ema left his seat, Kako leaned in close and whispered in my ear.
Takumi, I've been practicing with my infuser too. Kiyoshika and Mocha are teaching me how to use it in secret.
You mean secret from Ema?
Yeah, he says it's dangerous, but I want to be able to fight too.
That's great. Let me know if I can help, okay?
Okay then, thank you.
With a happy smile on her face, Kako took off after Ema. Come to think of it, Shoma's been keeping up his training with Takemaru too. Everyone's working hard to survive, to protect those they care about. I need to do the same. The next attack should be on day 29. Although I can't count on my memories of the future anymore, assuming the attack will still occur on that day is better than being completely in the dark. Anything may happen, and at any moment I need to be prepared. I finished a quick breakfast and looked at the clock. The day was just beginning. Now then, time to decide what I want to do today. Darumi, I hope you want another noose.
How do you know me so well? Do you study a lot, Takumi? I don't. It totally bores me. It's not like my parents have any expectations for me either. Oh, I'm not saying it's pointless to study or anything, okay? I just don't want to end up too smart. Smart people have more things to worry about after all. Also, I don't dig the competitive spirit it promotes. Why do other people seem to like it so much? Trying to one-up one another when we're not even playing a killing game is just stupid. You can count me out. I'm feeling stupid for even talking about it. Regular society and everyday life are pure trash. How do you know me so...
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day is done. I'm beat. I better rest up so I'm ready for tomorrow. I was about to climb into bed when my eyes suddenly stopped on the drawer of my desk.
Huh?
Everyone's going to die, huh? I suddenly remembered what Darumi said. I'd almost gotten caught up in the eerie vibe in the library, but nothing strange had happened since. Must be some sort of lame prank. The message in the diary. Who could that be at this hour? I slowly opened the door to see my visitor. Haruko?
Oh.
What? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, sorry, I just wasn't expecting you to drop by. Anyway, do you need something? Let me make it short. The enemy will attack tomorrow. Be ready. Huh? That's all the business I have with you. Sorry to disturb you so late at night. Wait, how do you know they're coming tomorrow? Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Haruko? Haruko quietly left without attempting to further explain herself. I thought about chasing after her, but stopped myself. I had a feeling she wasn't going to tell me anything further. How would she know there's going to be an enemy attack tomorrow? Even if that's true, why is she telling me? My head started to hurt again. The dull pain interrupted my thoughts. I couldn't take it. I had to lay down in bed, and before long, I fell into a deep sleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
There was the usual announcement, just another typical morning here at Last Defense Academy. I jolted mid-yawn, suddenly remembering the last night and leapt out of bed. Right, the attack. Haruko said they'd be coming today. Is it true? I had to ask her. I'd better hurry to the cafeteria. I made it to the cafeteria, but there was no sign of Haruko. Was she still sleeping, or did she already eat? Takumi, my dude! Why are you looking so shifty for? Hey, Gaku, have you seen Haruko? Haruko? Probably not. She always vanishes without a trace. One moment she's there, the next she's gone. She totally does. Maybe she's a lone wolf. I guess it's because she's used to being by herself. She doesn't hang out with the others unless she has a reason to. Why don't we ask Darumi? She seems to be a huge fan of Haruko. Isn't she still sleeping? I went to get her for breakfast, but she didn't answer. Okay. Thanks, guys. I guess I'll just eat my breakfast for now. I put some grilled fish, rice, and miso soup on my tray and sat down, only to find myself making eye contact with Kurara across from me. Good morning, Kurara.
You look as stupid as ever. You're getting poor on my food.
She just wanted to talk about anyone's face. How does she eat with that mask on anyway? But if I asked, she'd probably flip out. I'll just keep my questions to myself. I've been puzzling over this for quite some time. Lady Kurara, how do you eat with that mask on?
Excuse me? You have something to say about the way I present myself? I'll shove that stupid sword of yours all the way through your gaping hole!
My holy Jumanji sword. I think I might cry. Man, forget this. I need to finish eating and find Haruko. I was reaching for my rice bowl when... Hey, is that... an attack this early in the morning?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Damn it. It was really just like Haruko said, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Everybody, look at the monitor. This place is fucking crawling with invaders. We gotta fight back.
I'm all set to go. Ring the gong whenever you're ready.
Everyone, prepare to engage. It's time for a defensive battle. Yes, sir. Shoma, you ain't ready for the battlefield. Wait with the twins unless you want to get yourself killed. But I trained so hard. You'll just be holding us back if you can't use your damn new anima right. You hear me? Sit this one out. We're going to sortie. So you guys take care of the school. I think Darumi's in her room, so someone go let her know what's going on. The fact that every time they split up, they call it sortie is so fucking stupid. It takes me right out of the tension. Understood. Our hemoanima is still unstable, so we'll take you up on the offer. Everybody. Don't worry. We'll snuff them out and end this quick. Haruko, when did you... There's no time to talk. Let's head for the war room. Right. That's everyone. Take a look at the monitor. Doing as Haruko so forcefully commanded, I looked at the live feed of the battlefield.
2 commanders?
Oh yeah, is it the married couple again?
Sheesh. This is going to be killer. 2 at the same time.
For real? That's twice the work!
And why are there so many invaders? Takumi, judging from your reaction, this isn't something you knew about. No, I've never seen 2 commanders attack at the same time.
Huh?
Oh dear. A drastic change from the timeline I came from is nothing new at this point. I need to focus. There's only one thing to do now. We have to make it through this. Tsubasa, are you ready with the new bomb? All set. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Thanks, that'll help. Let's keep that as our trump card. You think we can beat him if we use it? It's a last resort. Anyway, quickly, get into position. It's time to fight. Right. Go, SDU Rangers. I'll handle this. Come, Holy Jumanji Sword. Let us go mad and cause chaos together. Here we go. Defensive battle initiate.
My turn! Ha! Ready when you are. Take that! Got it! Say when. That's it! I've got this. Take that! All right, my turn. Ha! Got it!
I'm good to go.
Let us begin. Hiya! Leave it to me. You've left yourself open! Let us begin.
All an ass! Eat my dust! That's what you get!
Ready whenever.
Ready when you are. How's this? to me. Don't try to stop me.
Go,
I'm good
Tsubasa.
with hi-ya!
Okay, so I want to say this
Let's keep it up.
on the record. I think that in the new Danganronpa game, you know how they said they were gonna...
Let's freaking go!
You know how in the new Danganronpa
That's
game
what
they
I'm
said they were
talking
gonna have
about.
like a...
Prepped and ready!
something
Get the
happen
hell
that
out of my
changes the
way.
timeline?
You saw that, right?
My guess as to what changes the
Let's
timeline
freaking go!
is going to be that
Tack me in!
when they're drawing straws on
Bring it on!
who gets
And stay
to be
down.
who has to
Just ring that
clean
bell.
the
Boom.
building, that
Go once
Nagito
again. Tack me in!
actually wins
And stay
and
down.
doesn't have to get stuff cleaning, and because he
It's my
doesn't have
turn.
all day cleaning the building to do anything, that he doesn't actually end up having the opportunity to kill
Let me
anyone.
handle it. Let him loose!
That's what I think will be the early beginning change that fucking changes the timeline.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Onward! Hiya!
I wonder if I'll be right.
Let's go. There!
What do you think the change is going to be that alters the timeline?
Good to go. Yeah! All right.
I can't wait. Experiment time!
Leave it to me. Banzai! Onward! Nen nen! Let us begin. Yeah! Now then, to business.
Ready when you are.
Even earlier than that?
Locked and loaded. How's this?
My turn. All right, let's get started.
I'm taking the wheel. Shifting gears. Thank you.
Time to move. How's this? My turn. Out of my way.
The reason I thought that might be the
Broken
change
so
is because
soon.
if Nagito doesn't
Time
get
for
that
me to
chance,
move.
then that would be like longer that his
I
I'm
got
not
this.
crazy act is going on for before he shows his true colors.
Gotcha.
Now you face Valagarzo, the paragon of indomitability. Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield. Blood of my bond, release!
I am the paragon of salvation, Zanshin. I'm done letting you have your way with us. In the name of God Most Holy, I will purge you from this planet.
Ew,
chance! That's the commander that absorbed Ema last time. Everyone, stay away from her!
Wait, they're doing something.
Huh?
They're doing it. They're doing it.
How long has it been since we last fought together as one section? I can't wait to go wild again!
Can't you at least try to act your age? We need to finish this quickly. Remember, we're not just fighting for ourselves anymore. Did they just fuse?
Yeah.
How insolent! Then they'll just have to die together!
Takumi, Tsubasa. Once we weaken them, finish them off with the bomb immediately.
Huh? We're gonna use the bomb?
We need to save the bomb for Veshness!
Just do as I say. Takumi, are you ready?
Got it! Tsubasa, on my signal, fire away!
Right.
Haruko must be asking us to do this for a reason. She was right about today's attack, so she must know something.
Work together and protect the school, everybody!
All right.
I've got this! One last strike!
Part of the reason why I think the drawing straws being what changes the timeline
Up the
would
rest.
be interesting is because that was a decision that was entirely up to luck.
I'll patch you up.
I owe you. Here we go! I've got this. Let's do this. One last strike.
I've got this. I'll help.
I owe you one.
Oh.
My turn.
Onward. This is my true power!
Yeah, that might be it.
I leave the rest to you.
Rev it up! Hauling ass! Oh yeah!
Locked and loaded. Out of the way. Leave it to Mick House this. Ready when you are. Out of the way. I'm taking the wheel. Let's roll. Let's keep it up. I'm good whenever. Are you okay?
I owe you one.
Appreciate it.
Time to move. Die! Now then, to business. Take this! How unsatisfying.
Leave it to me.
at him!
I'll hit you with all I got! How's
Bring it
that?
on! Boom! Tack me in! Smash! Pulverize it! Bring it on! Huh. Tack me in! And stay down! It's my turn! Loco wins again!
Okay, where are
Let's do this! Let's freaking go! Come get it! Let's do this! I'll smoke 'em! It's up to you from here.
Ready when you are.
Yeah!
Got good to go.
There!
Say when.
Yeah!
All right.
Ready as I'll ever be. Pulling the trigger. Leave it to me. I'll be on my guard. Ready as I'll ever be. I've got your back.
I'm indebted to you. Let us begin.
Time for battle. Now then, to business. Out of my way. Ready whenever. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so... Now then, to bit... How's this? How unsatisfying.
Ooh, what did you learn in the interview? Did they say when they were releasing the DLC?
Leave it to me.
You've left yourself open.
I'm burned out.
And good to go. I'll help.
You have my thanks.
Oh, 2 times 2.
Onward. Yeah!
Here we go. Here. Let's go. Ha! Let's do this.
Let's get to the killing. I'll kill them all! Kill the rest for me.
My turn. Let's do this. Ready when you are. One last strike. Take care of the rest.
Time for action. All good.
I appreciate it.
I am being denied.
Not bad. Damn.
All I want is another game where Taka lives.
All right.
But
Let's get
instead,
started.
I just settle for my fanfiction.
Time for battle.
By the way, the Danganronpa fanfic I'm writing updated a new chapter tonight.
Take this.
They overwhelmed us.
We're not done yet. And we have Overlord Meshness.
Takumi. Now!
I thought the anime was okay. I think the reason so many people hate the Danganronpa and the Danganronpa 3 anime is because they didn't watch it right. Because I literally saw a Reddit post that said you're supposed to watch it one episode future, one episode despair, and follow that order pattern to watch it correctly. But a lot of people say they watched all of Despair in one go and then watched all of Future right afterwards. And that's not how it's supposed to be viewed. Okay, yeah, it did have the incest. I cannot deny that it brought incest to the table, but honestly, Mukuro being creepy towards Junko did not originate in that anime, okay? It was going on in the Danganronpa Zero book, okay? I read that book, okay? Mukuro was creepy towards her sister in that book way before the anime released, okay? We can't really just be like, oh, fuck the Danganronpa 3 anime for making Mukuro an incestuous loser, when she was an incestuous loser way before that anime. Anyway, if you like Mukuro and want to see her actually grow and change and not, like, obsess over Junko and be her own person and redeem herself and not be incestuous towards Junko, read my fanfic. She's a main character in it. The main scene I'm pointing out of, like, what she did in Zero was she started, like, kind of, like, going on about how her sweet Junko was so shy that other people couldn't see the real her, but Mukuro understood her. It wasn't great. Mukuro, why? Haruko gave me the signal as she watched them try to get back up again. Right, time to finish them off.
Tsubasa, the bomb!
I feel like we don't need the bomb for this.
Got it! Get back, everybody!
Tsubasa shouted her warning and turned the undying flames bomb toward the commanders. I feel like that was overkill. The resulting shockwave was strong enough to make the ground beneath us shake. I looked back down at the schoolyard and there was no trace of the commanders. We could have eaten those!
Thank goodness. It worked!
Whoa! That bomb was insane! We're freaking invincible!
I feel like we should have saved it for Veshness.
Yeah, looks like we pulled it off.
Life disappears so easily. I'd watched the commanders get obliterated with a sense of detachment.
Another successful defensive battle. Excellent work, everyone.
We have to fight if we want to survive. After our long battle, we dragged our tired bodies off to rest. I could ask Haruko what happened tomorrow. I prepared a light meal in the cafeteria and trotted back to my room. It's that time again, huh? I hadn't realized how much time had passed during the battle. I'm starving. Our breakfast got interrupted, so I never got to eat properly. Trying to keep my stomach from growling, I laid out the meal I prepared on my desk, but I couldn't bring myself to eat a single bite. Why? I wanted to put it in my mouth, but my mind refused it. This isn't what I want to eat. It isn't? But then what do I want to eat? It's only day 15. I can't start tripping now. I reassured myself, and just as I was about to force some food into my mouth, I whirled around, sensing a present. Sure enough, there he was. You haven't been looking so good lately. Is something wrong? You don't seem to be in great spirits yourself. Did you catch a cold? Sadly, I've never felt so much as a cool breeze. I'm kidding. What's the matter? I was just curious about how you were holding up. I saw today's battle. Right, we owe you for that bomb. It was incredibly powerful. A certain amount of undying flames needs to be drained from every day. Honestly, even at the pace the machines are going, it's barely enough. The bomb used even more energy on top of that. So that's why you seem so weak. Hey, do you think my flames are helping you achieve your desired future? Of course they are. I came from the future, so I should know. Your power is indispensable if all of us want to survive to day 100. The 100 days here. I see. Right. If there is hope in the future you wish for, I'll lend you my strength. But if the path toward that future changes... If the path changes? What do you mean by that? I can't explain it well. Maybe my fears are unfounded, but... You've been wanting to say something for a while now. Just tell me. His expression troubled, he quietly vanished without saying anything. I'm making good progress. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm protecting everything I need to protect. I'll get back everything I lost last time. I murmured to myself as I dove into my bed. My hunger had completely vanished the moment my intense sleepiness overtook me. I closed my eyes and immediately fell into a deep sleep. I slowly opened my eyes, unsure if I was in reality or a dream. What time is it? I rubbed my eyes, got up, and checked the clock. To my surprise, it was already late. No way! How long was I asleep? My head hurt violently, maybe from oversleeping. I took some supplements and crawled back into bed. I feel like I could sleep forever. You know, Takumi's self-care is truly abysmal. He doesn't eat enough. He doesn't stay hydrated. He just sleeps all the fucking time. I couldn't bring myself to move, and as I curled up in the blanket, I grew sleepy once again. I should be training, or strategizing, or doing anything other than this. Exhaustion won out. I couldn't find the will to do anything. In the end, I didn't leave my room at all, and fell back into a deep sleep. And so, day 16 at Last Defense Academy passed without anything happening at all, I think. Takumi, you need to eat! You can't just take a gummy vitamin and act like you're fine! Oh, what the fuck? A sudden forceful impact connected itself with the back of my head. You were in bed! God fucking damn it. My head ached so badly I thought it would split in two. I realized I wasn't in bed. I'd fallen on the cold, hard ground.
What happened?
Takumi, what the fuck? I gritted my teeth through the pain and opened my eyes. The blurry sight before me was clearly not my room. Is this the biolab? It had that distinct medical smell, and the familiar lights used for surgery, I was sure of it. But what the hell am I doing here? I was sleeping in my room. Gripping my throbbing head, I slowly got up. I need to figure out what happened. Just then, I sensed someone by the operating table. I strained my eyes and saw...
Hiruko!
A few feet away, Hiruko had fallen on her backside in front of the operating table.
Hiruko, what are you doing here?
Her expression looked immensely pained, and in front of her... What the fuck? Ato, god damn it! Was someone standing over her holding a rumbling power saw.
Who are you?
It's Ato, probably. They were wearing something that looked like a diving suit, their face hidden under their helmet. I immediately knew what was happening as they slowly approached Hiruko. No, she's going to die! I moved before I could even think. I ran toward the strange figure. I rammed the person holding the power saw with my entire body. They staggered for a moment, but quickly regained their footing. Stay down! I grabbed at them again, trying to get them to drop their weapon. But they were holding on tight, leading to a tug-of-war between us. Let it go! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Bad dog! Drop it! I couldn't move too dexterously while I was dodging the blade. And eventually they backed me up near the window. No, they'll kill me. It's do or die. The moment we reverse positioned, I grabbed them and tackled them as hard as I could. Takumi, what the shit? Did you just go out the window? The glass of the window shattered explosively, and the two of us fell to the ground, still locked in a grapple. I have a feeling we're gonna get another time skip right now. My chest ached as if it had been crushed. I couldn't breathe properly, but I still got myself off my feet and glanced around. Oh, great. The sponsors never had this weapon before. What happened to the bees? They were right practically within arm's reach. They silently grabbed the power saw and began to draw closer to me. I need to run or they'll kill me. I ran at full speed in the darkness. Who are they? Why are they doing this? I was clueless, drenched in horrible, uneasy sweat. Run, run, run! But where? If I run inside the school, someone else might get hurt. Glancing back at the shadowy figure closing in on me, all I could do was keep running. Eventually, I ended up at... I finally stopped, my path blocked by the raging flames. Damn it, where do I run to? I turned on my heel and... The violently spinning blade of the power saw was slowly getting closer. I tried to back away, but the flames licked at my back. There's nowhere to run. They raised the power saw, staring at me like they were locking onto their target, and viciously swung it down. I'm going to die. The blade was coming right at me, so... Oh, god damn it. Kick him in the dick! Keeping the attacker in sight, I adjusted my balance. And let my momentum carry me forward and kicked their leg as hard as I could.
Got you like that!
The figure in the suit lurched and fell, the power saw clattering to the ground.
There!
I didn't waste any time. I grabbed the weapon and brandished it in front of me.
Now it's my turn!
I raised the deadly spinning blades and brought them down on my attacker. Only for them to dodge out of the way at the last second.
You won't get away!
They were sprinting away in the opposite direction now. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran after them. I couldn't afford to let them escape. If I took my eyes off them for even a second, they'd melt into the darkness and I'd be at their mercy again.
I won't let that happen.
I have a feeling Takumi's gonna accidentally kill someone else. The power saw was weighing me down, though. I'd never catch up like this. There was only one thing to do. Whoever this person was, I had to stop them. I tossed the power saw into a nearby bush and broke into a sprint. My chest was tight from how hard I was pushing myself. My legs were so tired they were practically numb. But I didn't stop. I couldn't give up now. I cleared my mind and ran. Little by little, I was catching up to my quarry. A few feet more, and I'd be right on top of them.
Where did they go?
Then I saw them. They were running toward the Academy's main entrance with a sense of definite purpose. That's not good. I put on the last desperate burst of speed, but it wasn't enough. They got ahead of me and made it through the doorway. Damn it, no! In the darkness, I hadn't noticed where they were going until it was too late. Now, thanks to my carelessness, the school's safety had been compromised. I have to hurry. I ran into the school, following the strange figure's footsteps. I hadn't given up on catching them yet. The person in the black suit continued to run around the school. They moved confidently, almost like they already knew their way around. Just where are you going anyway? I was still having trouble closing the distance between us. Then they turned a corner and I lost sight of them. Where did they go? No one answered my question. The only sound in the lonely hallway was my own voice echoing. They can't have gone far. I need to keep this up or else they'll escape completely. I checked every hallway, every classroom, every locker I could find, but the mystery assailant wasn't in any of them. They'd probably used the cover of darkness to slip out of the school unnoticed. That, or they were still lying in wait somewhere. I continued my systematic search until I arrived at the boys' bathroom on the second floor. The window was wide open, and there were muddy footprints all around it. They must have escaped through here. That's the only thing that makes sense. Who in the world was that? More importantly, is Haruko okay? What about the others? I turned to leave and go check. But all of a sudden, I felt like the inside of my head was getting turned inside out. And then... I blacked out abruptly and completely, as if the plug had been pulled somewhere in my mind. I'm surprised it was more than...
Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
I'm surprised it wasn't more days. I swear, Mystery Route fucked me up, because now I'm constantly expecting to see Takumi get fucking bodied. Did my mana freeze? Okay, it's fixed.
Get ready for your 17th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
My consciousness slowly but surely drifted back from the dark depths of I'd fallen into. I opened my eyes and found myself looking up at a familiar ceiling. It's my room. I remember now. Last night, Haruko was attacked by someone in a weird suit in the biolab. I chased after the attacker, but I lost them. Then I blacked out. Wait a minute. If I passed out, how did I get back here? I don't remember a thing. Did someone carry me here? And come to think of it... Haruko, is she okay? Did anyone else get attacked? I reflexively sprang out of bed, and then... Ow. The moment I tried to move, a sharp pain shot through my entire body. I guess I did push myself pretty hard last night. I even jumped out of the second floor window. I don't think I broke any bones, but it still hurts. Looking in the mirror, I was covered in cuts and bruises. It was no wonder moving around hurt so much. Even so, I couldn't just stay put and recuperate. There were too many questions that needed answering. I fought through the pain and made my way to the cafeteria. Arriving at the cafeteria, I did a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. That makes me 14. We're all here. Even Haruko, the one I'd been the most worried about, looked fine. Seeing them all here, eating breakfast like nothing was wrong, I heaved a sigh of relief. Thank goodness. Everyone's okay.
Hey!
Morning, Takumi. What's the matter? You look all out of breath.
Well, wait, don't you guys know what happened last night? Didn't Haruko tell you?
Huh? Something happened last night?
Do they really not know? How could they not have noticed all the running around and glass breaking? Moko, can you get everyone together for me when breakfast is over?
You seem real serious about this. All right, leave it to me. In the meantime, you should eat too, and try to relax a little, okay, hun?
Sure, thank you. I left the rest to Moko and tried not to panic as I wolfed down some food. A little later, everyone gathered around the table at Moko's prompting. Is this going to take long? I think I'm heading for a sugar crash.
That's what you get for putting a ton of chocolate and ice cream on top of your donburi. You wanted to talk to us about something, Takumi?
Yeah, it's about last night. I got right into it and began explaining what had happened, but something wasn't right. Hey, where's Haruko? Wasn't she here a moment ago?
Hey!
Oh yeah, she said she wasn't feeling well, so she went back to her room.
Being around such a disgusting tardigrade such as me probably made her queasy. That could be a problem. Without her, I can't...
What? Can't get off? Did you get bored of harassing Nozomi and found another girl to set your grubby little hands on? How many innocent maidens will you corrupt before you're satisfied?
How indecent, and yet how intriguing. I demand you tell me more. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, that's not the point. I prefer to have Haruko around so she can back up my story, but I can't exactly drag her back here. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to do the best I can on my own. Alright, it's a long story, but here goes. I recounted the events of the previous night, so far as my memory would allow. Naturally, I started with the strange figure who had attacked Haruko with the power saw. From there, I talked about how we both jumped out of the biolab window, me chasing the attacker after they lost their weapon, only for me to lose sight of them. The others listened in open-mouthed amazement. They probably didn't know whether to believe me or write off the whole thing as a fever dream. That just about covers it. Are you serious? All that really happened last night? Hold on. I need a minute to take this all in. My brain kind of short-circuited after you brought in the maniac with the power saw. I don't get what's going on either. That's why I wanted Haruko here so she could fill us in. Damn. How the hell did none of us realize what was going down? The biolab's walls have surprisingly good soundproofing. For some reason. You did a good job making it through this ordeal alive, Mr. Sumino.
Yeah, you're a total champ, Takumi.
It's kind of scary, though. Just imagine what might have happened to Haruko if you hadn't been there. Even if this maniac had made mincemeat out of her, we could have just fed it into the Revive-O-Matic to bring her back. Don't talk about her like she's a sausage filling. Besides, there's a limit to what the machine can do. But what were you doing in the biolab at that hour, Takumi? How can you not remember? I can only assume you were drugged or sleepwalking. If you're not making this all up, that is... What, you think I'm the one who attacked Haruko? I'm just speaking hypothetically. Honestly, I don't see how attacking our teammates could benefit you, so I'm not entertaining the idea too seriously.
We won't be able to say anything for sure until we get Haruko's side of the story.
Maybe it was some kind of shape-shifting enemy. I mean, there's no one else in this school apart from us. Nah, the alarm would have gone off if that was it. And the invaders always show up in huge swarms, not one at a time. Then does that mean the attacker was one of us? No, that can't be.
But we've already been getting threats. What if even more freaky stuff starts happening after this?
Just like that, the whole room seemed to frost over. Everybody looked uneasy. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But now the possibility's out there. You can't deny it. Not unless we all have solid alibis, or if we catch the real maniac. So there really is a traitor among us? There is always one truth, which means, who was it exactly? This isn't good. At this rate, everyone's going to start getting paranoid. What can I say to calm them down? But before I could think of anything... God damn it, Darumi. Darumi? Darumi, who'd been silent throughout the conversation, suddenly began to tremble all over.
It's happening!
It's happening! We're finally getting dragged into a killing game! Ah!
There's a murderer in our midst. A notorious serial killer. This is the kind of twist I've been waiting for!
It was like a dam had suddenly burst. Darumi's deranged laughter filled in the room.
A serial killer in hiding in a group of students? Only someone with a severely unsound mind would come up with something like that.
I miss Toko. I miss Jack.
Threatening messages, serial killers, power saw maniacs. I can't take this.
Yeah!
This is so cool. Let's go crazy and start killing each other.
Maybe we should let Miss Mio handle the killer.
Aha!
You know, fight fire with fire. Or in this case, maniac with maniac. If we need a sacrifice, I'll volunteer. But I might be so useless even the killer won't waste time on me. So we're just assuming all this stuff about a killer is true now? I can't keep up. Guys, please, let's not get paranoid. But from now on, if you have to walk around alone at night, be careful.
I need more time! I just need more time!
Might be a good idea if we keep our infusers with us too. Then we'll be ready to fight back if the killer tries anything. I'm gonna go see what I can do about fixing the biolab window. It'll be a good chance to investigate the scene, too. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. I'll go see how Haruko's doing. I'll let you guys know if I find out anything new. If the game releases before I'm ready, I'll have to wait to play it while everyone else is playing it! Do you have any idea how hard it will be for me to avoid spoilers? I think I can do it, as long as the game doesn't come out until summer. I can get it done. I'll go see how Haruko's doing. I'll let you guys know if I find out anything new. Everyone nodded in agreement, and the meeting broke up. First of all, I need to talk to Haruko. She said she's not feeling well, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Just as I was about to leave the cafeteria... Hello, Darumi. Darumi, you're still here?
Seems like that diary was the real deal after all, huh? Don't worry, Takumi. I won't say a thing. It's our little secret.
Laughing creepily to herself, Darumi skipped out of the cafeteria. I hadn't mentioned that old diary to anyone either. It wasn't exactly a credible source, and I didn't want to risk making everyone more paranoid. But if I split my streams,
it's going to take even longer for me to finish this game!
I think I can do it. I really think I can do it. I think now that I'm doing 3 streams a week, I think I can finish both this game and V3 before Danganronpa 2x2 comes out, as long as it doesn't come out until summer. Which I really think it won't come out until summer at the earliest, because it's going to... If it was going to come out earlier than the summer, they wouldn't have said it's coming out 2026. They would have said, like, a specific date. They would have said, like, February or March. I'm not crazy. I have a vision. I only have, like, probably 100 hours of this game left. I did math. It wasn't exactly a credible source, but I didn't want to risk making everyone even more paranoid. And Anyway, I really need to go talk to Haruko. I pulled myself together and made my way to the dorm rooms on the roof. That's probably just like the first that's probably just the prologue, though.
Huh?
No good, huh? I rang Haruko's doorbell, but there was no reply. It didn't sound like anyone was moving around inside either. I was reaching toward the bell to ring again, but thought better of it. She's probably sleeping. I'd feel bad for disturbing her. After the events of last night, I was still pretty worried, but I decided to leave Haruko be for now. I mean, remember how this game's prologue chapter released way before the actual game released? I'll ask her later. I've still got plenty to do in the meantime. And also, maybe I can finish it by New Year's. Yeah, the demo. Maybe I can finish it by New Year's. I think I've got this. I think it'll be fine. I'll ask her later. I've still got plenty to do in the meantime. Reluctantly, I turned away and left to attend to other matters. I already knew where my next stop was going to be. This is where I chased the killer around last night. At the time, it had been too dark for me to make out very much, but I had a general idea of where to go.
Huh?
It should be right around here. I began to rummage around the grass and shrubs, searching for something I'd left behind last night. It took me a while, but I eventually found it. Here it is. This was what I'd been looking for, the power saw I'd taken from the killer and thrown into the bushes during our chase. I can't just leave this lying around here. I'd better put it somewhere safe. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to the school. Okay, it should be good here for now. The metal shop seemed like a good hiding place as any. It was already full of guns and landmines and other lethal-looking objects. I set the power saw down in the corner of the room and stared at it for a moment. Up close, these blades looked even bigger and more deadly. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Whoever that had been brandishing this at me and Haruko, they were definitely out to kill us. But why? What motive could they possibly have had? I should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I've stashed the power saw in here next time we're all together. Closing the metal shop door behind me, I left and went back to my room. Back in my room, I collapsed onto my bed exhausted. Looking at the clock, I realized half the day was already gone. I knew I ought to be using this downtime wisely to prepare for our next battle, but I just couldn't motivate myself to do any of that today. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. The first was what had happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Why was Haruko being attacked? The second was the person in the strange black suit. I know it's very long, but I'm doing 3 streams a week now. That's going to make it go faster. I've already got 16 endings. I had no idea who they were or what they were doing here or why. And the third, my gaze slowly traveled to my desk. I hadn't looked at the strange diary again since putting it away. It couldn't be, could it? I got up from my bed, opened the desk drawer, and took out the old notebook. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written all these legible words and scribbled this picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside, like I was being drawn into the madness on the page. Darumi's crazed words welled up in the back of my mind. Are the threatening messages in this diary really connected somehow? I wanted to dismiss this all as a meaningless series of pranks, but I still had doubts I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Okay, this is a good spot to save. I did math, though, on how to be. It says that on average, it's like 100 and it's 160 hours to be for the completionist route. And I've already played 80 hours. So, and I know it takes me longer, but it's probably not that much longer. So I probably only have like 100 hours left. And if I'm doing 6 hours a week, and we round that down to 5, because again, I spend more time talking, then that's 5 hours a week, 4 weeks a month, 20 hours a month. That's 5 months, and that's 5 months, and I did 80 hours. That's 5 months. That's like 5 months. So 5 months, and then V3 shouldn't take me as long because it's only 40 hours for completionist. And then, like, V3 on that logic would be 2 months. So 7 months, if the game comes out in the summer, I should finish in time. Am I doing my math wrong? Did How to Beat lie to me? What's that emoji mean? I did math, and I used a calculator. I can totally, as long as the game doesn't come out until the summer, I can finish both games before it releases. And honestly, it might not even come out in the summer. It might be a winter release for all we know. It might not be coming out until like fall or winter 2026. I did math. I'll see you all Saturday. Until next time, show's over.